Hello po sa ating lahat and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So yesterday we did travel to the north coast part of Taiwan, and for today's itinerary we will be just focusing on the most beautiful places to visit here in New Taipei City. So we're heading to our first stop, which is the pagodas, Confucius Temple, and in front of it is the Baoan Temple. Recipient of a UNESCO Asia-Pacific Heritage Award for both its restoration and its revival of temple rites and festivities, Baoan Temple is a must-visit when you are in Taipei. And this temple was actually founded in 1760s by immigrants from the Fujian province. And you could absolutely enjoy the quietness and calmness inside the temple. We've also noticed some people are actually throwing stones in the temple, and we were curious about it, and they call it the Jiaobei or the moon blocks. This is one of the most common methods used in the Chinese folk religion, and you should be precise and clear when asking your questions to the gods. One bulge side and one flat side facing upwards represents a positive yes, while both bulge surfaces facing upwards indicates a no. And both flat surfaces facing upwards, you got a laughing answer.
4 yeses.
And after enjoying the calmness inside the temple, it's time for us to visit our next stop, which is the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. This memorial hall is a shrine to the former president of the Republic of China. And just a small tip before you travel here, make sure you guys are wearing sunscreen, especially if you go here in the afternoon, because you can't just avoid long walks since this memorial hall is really huge.
Ganda talaga dito. Ganda talaga dito.
Playground natin.
Playground niyo po yun.
Yes, ha?
Oh. Saan po yung banyo ninyo?
And this huge memorial hall was erected in Chiang Kai-shek's honor a year after his death in 1976. Constructed using mainly concrete and marble, the 89 steps leading to the bronze statue hall represents the number of years he was alive.
Okay, sa labas. Wow. Sige, tara. Oh.
But who exactly this man is? Chiang Kai-shek was a Chinese military leader and a politician who served as the leader of mainland China between 1928 and 1949, and then of Taiwan until his death in 1975. However, he's actually a divisive figure, which means that he was loved by some as the figurehead of Chinese resistance against Japan in World War II. However, some other people condemned him as a dictator who ruled with an iron fist. The changing of guards is also a ceremony that happens every hour between 9 to 5 o'clock, but unluckily for us, we will not able to witness it. And if you want to stay here longer, you could also try to visit the first floor of the Memorial Hall, and you could also enjoy some art exhibitions here. And of course, we're not gonna leave Taipei without visiting one of the tallest buildings in the world, and this is the Taipei 101. Taipei 101 is by far the most famous and recognizable landmark in Taiwan and one of the country's top attractions. And for 5 years, from 2004 to 2009, this was actually the world's tallest building. But today it's not even on the top 10, but it remains the country's tallest and a major tourist attraction.
Fifth floor. Thank you. Oh?
Excuse me, it's alright.
Alright.
Let's get going. Observatory.
So meron siyang photo booth. Oh, we have group pictures. According to my source, it's the third fastest elevator in the world. 37 seconds and you get on top.
And after riding, let's say, one of the fastest elevators in the world, we headed to the 89th floor first. And this part of the building, you could absolutely enjoy the view on top. But this is not yet the 101st floor. But this is also a nice place for you to just enjoy the pure city view of Taipei.
So you can like try this one.
Ito, tama to no, Confucius. Ay, hindi. Ay, ito yung yun natin. And the observatory is on the floors 88, 89, and 91. And a newer observatory is on the 101st floor, and it's a separate ticket actually. And if you also want to enjoy the Skyline 460 experience, it also involves walking on the outside deck of the 101st floor, but that's also a separate ticket.
This goes straight to your third floor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh no, 101.
Happy New Year to you.
And this is the 101st floor observatory.
A walk on the clock.
And this is the Skyline 460 experience, but the ticket is way too expensive.
So pupunta na po kami sa may, ano ba yun, ball.
And And this is the most interesting feature of this building, the wind damper. The skyscraper is built to withstand major earthquakes, and this is a key feature. 660-ton mass damper, a huge steel ball hanging on the 88th to 9th floor. This is simply just a genius piece of architecture. It helps to stabilize the building not only for earthquakes but also during typhoons. And our time on top of the building is simply just unforgettable. And it's time for us to fill in our stomachs because it's already lunchtime. There are also a lot of various restaurants inside the building, and of course we also want to try a Taiwanese version of McDonald's.
Yes! We are going to our next stop. How's the weather? How's the weather here right now? How's the weather here? Yes, it looks nice. It looks really nice.
The next itinerary would be the Chiang Kai-shek Shillin residence. So this is the former official
Sige
residence
po.
of the previous president. And this is a quiet and attractive garden. Surrounded by beautiful hills, this is really massive 9-hectare park, and it was named after the late president.
Okay, talikod po. Talikod. Yan. Harap dito. Lakad po konti. Pose, pose, pose. Ano pong pangalan nyo pala, madam? Ikaw si Sheng Sokoy. It's actually closed every Monday, so you better go here Tuesday to Sunday. Oh no, videos inside too.
The garden is full of plums and roses favored by the Chang couple, and flowers bloom according to seasons and make for a stunning view throughout much of the year. And we are down with our last stop, which is the National Palace Museum. But actually guys, I would really advise you to travel here not on Mondays because it's again closed. However, we still managed to enjoy the view and have some walks. It's really nice down here, and it's also one of the best places for you to take good shots of photos. And we're back in Ximending, and of course we don't want to leave Taipei without trying the national dish of Taiwan, which is the beef noodle soup.
Oh, chili. And chili oil. Chili din yan. Oh, grabe. I don't know. And, yeah.
This is by far the most tender and the most flavorful beef noodle soup I've had. And we spent the rest of our night here in Ximending Night Market.
Ito po yung finished product. Patingin. We're supposed to eat here, pero sarado na po. last day here in Taipei, and I'm heading back to the airport, going to Vietnam. It's really an amazing experience. I love Taiwan. You want to just enjoy city vibes. Taipei is really such a nice place if you want to enjoy some kind of nature. Transportation is also easy. You can access MRT anywhere. So it's totally just an incredible journey traveling here.
So I'm heading back to the airport alone kasi iba po yung route ng mga kasama ko, but this is really such an incredible journey. I really enjoyed my stay here in Taiwan and I wish to be back here very soon again. Especially po may extend yung Filipino visa. So thank you guys for watching and have a good day.
No GPS signal. Navigation may stop working.